Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Start Your Day Great. Start your day with a coach. I am your certified high performance coach, Sean Butner, and today we're doing the weekly review thing on a Friday. Um, Usually, it's just me kind of going over what's been happening in my week in hopes of inspiring you to have a better week next week. This is the show where we help you connect with what's meaningful and what is your highest uh, idea for yourself so that you perform at the highest level. That was really hard coming out. I guess the coffee's still kicking in, guys. So, any case, um, yeah. So, I mean, really, being a high performer, there's ups and downs, right? And so, I just want to talk a little bit about this week on how, at least for me, I think distraction's been winning the day a bit more. And maybe you've been in that situation too, where you're feeling a little bit discouraged or distraught or distracted with your progress in life. Oh, hey Dave, what's going on, brother? Coffee. Oh no, yeah, exactly. So this case, I had some goals set for December that with a couple of launches and things that I was doing. I was very, very happy to get the word out. There were a couple people that showed up to the broadcast, which was super great. And I'm very, very grateful to be able to serve in that manner. But I had a higher idea of the engagement I wanted, of the people I wanted to help, and I didn't meet it. So, and I put a lot of work into the New Year's Revolution thing and the start your great thing at the end of December if you were with me. And yeah, it's just a lot of work, not the results you wanted. Really fired up with the people that showed up. So if you did show up and you did your Revolution board, again, thank you. I have mine. You can kind of see it back there. You see it on Instagram too, behind me on the door there. Um, and so, yeah, so a little bit kind of discouraged about that. A little bit unclear about what next steps are in my business, and with some bad sleep thrown in, he's kind of really struggling, and that happens to the best of us. And the difference is what do you do to shift? And this week, I'll be completely honest, I did not shift quick enough to get into the habits that help me be productive, right? So, um, I, had like a migraine for 2 days. I think we had really bad air here, but like I couldn't like think. And so what ended up happening is I skipped a workout. I basically was just kind of relaxing and trying to convince myself like, oh, like you've been going pretty hard. Maybe you need to relax. And I think we all have that excuse for ourselves. And that's exactly what it was for me. So, um, what do you do when you get in that zone and you can't pull yourself out, right? Well, number one for me, it's to engage in community, right? I know these shows help get me started in the day, trying to figure out how to help you guys. So it gets my head in the game. So I really do love these shows. So that's part of me trying to engage my community in that way. I have a couple of friends that I'm meeting with, peers, actually, both, I guess, peers and friends, who are coaches and running their own businesses. So today's going to be filled up with connecting and trying to get some clarity and just have that support group. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, I've also, have a professional like training thing that I do once a month now. That is also today. So it's engage your community, engage your learning, be okay when things don't go the way that you want, but don't let that put you off the hook too, right? So there's a way to be kind to yourself and also accountable. And so sometimes it's a very fine line, especially depending on your personality. And yes, perfectionists, I'm talking to you. Uh, you know, if you don't get it all right, that's fine. Um, Part of the journey is this type of learning, right? So what's the steps going right now? So engaging community this week, today, this weekend, have some residual holiday things that got shuffled because of the Omicron variant. So Be taking care of that this weekend. But mostly, like, today's going to be a day of clarity, right? So, on top of engaging your community, on top of engaging your learning, really thinking about what do I want? And what are the next steps? And how do those next steps connect me to the future and the outcome that I want, that especially if it's on your revolution chart, as it is for me, staring at you every day. It should be an inspiration and not a drag when you're like, I didn't meet that, but such is how it goes sometimes. So, so that said, that's, why I think distraction won this week. Just kind of a little bit stressed, and then not doing the habits, not engaging my community soon enough, not engaging in learning something new soon enough, not engaging in journaling to do the clarity work soon enough. But that stops today. So that's first agenda item after this awesome video show for you folks is what I'm gonna bust it out and try to get some clarity on how I want this quarter to be for my business, and for my life too. But just kind of re-engaging in that stuff. So I'm not sure what you guys find distracting, or if there's something that you're struggling with that has thrown you off your game this week or regularly. But if it is, put it in the notes, and let's brainstorm some ways to get you back in it. Again, this is part of that engaging the community thing. So I'd love to serve you in that way. Again, because that's the reason why I'm here is you folks. So, and I don't ever lose sight of that. So, appreciate it. You guys got this week coming up. Have the next show for you on Monday at 9 a.m. So super stoked about that for Monday Motivation. Is setting up the week for some optimism and some planning. Let's see. Oh, if you like these videos and you'd prefer to have an email sent to you every Sunday when I do my new blog with a little bit more in-depth process and content on personal development, high performance, so that you can perform the highest in the areas that you are interested in, then go to seanbutler.com/blog, or check the link in my profile or below this video to get signed up for my Start Your Week with a Coach newsletter, right? So again, it's a little bit more in-depth like this, a little bit more organized. This is intended to be a little bit more casual on social media and YouTube, on the live shows. So if you want less rambling, check that out. People seem to really like it. So, all right, guys. That said, I will talk to you next Monday. Go and live with more joy, more personal growth, and more impact in your organizations and communities. See you next time.